Robo Greg, you have no clue what service you would give the world. Right. Is it on maximum setting?
Yes.
Perfect. Very well. I need to quickly display exponential discombobulating synthesizer.
Big one?
There, you know what I'm talking about. Indeed. It's not a big gaping hole in it anymore. It's these extra touches that make the work go so well. You hear breathing.
Working.
Give me the spare intestine prototype. Wait a minute. We've got to malfunction quickly.
Oh, come in.
We're going to get over to the containment grid. Set it on alpha, beta, alpha, alpha, data.
It's good, son.
All right, we stabilize. Get me the dentist mirror. What is new for strong, green, and stringy? Help me split him up. This next step is very important.
Okay.
Get me the cat damn biscuit. Yes. And you see the energy field fill his aura.
Working.
This should be the final step. Rise, Robo Greg, rise. I said, rise. Whoa. Yeah. Ha. These are a special item that I created just for Robo Greg. There's nothing else like this on the planet. You wouldn't believe what this can do.
Robo Greg. Robo Greg.
Robo Greg, you're alive! You're alive!
Robo Greg. 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 Robo Greg.
That's very good,
Robo
Robo
Greg.
Greg. Very good.
Robo Greg.
I'll be careful of that.
Robo
Put the
Greg.
ball over there, we can see.
Robo Greg. 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 Robo Greg.
Robo Greg.
Robo
Is there a
Greg.
problem here?
Robo Greg. Robo Greg. Robo Greg.
Robo Greg.
Robo Greg.
Out the chair. Let it
Robo Greg. Robo Greg.
Let it sit in
Robo
the chair.
Greg.
That's what I said.
Robo Greg. Robo Greg. Robo
Whatever,
Greg.
you sit in-
Robo
Very
Greg.
good, Robo Greg.
Robo Greg. Robo Greg. Robo Greg. Robo Greg. Robo Greg. Robo Greg. Robo Greg. Robo Greg. Robo Greg. Robo Greg.
Love you.
Robo Greg.
Robo me.
Robo Greg.
Oh,
Robo Greg.
I'm gonna go back to where they were.
Robo Greg. Robo Greg.
Robo Greg. Robo Greg. Robo Greg. Robo Greg. Robo Greg.
Robo, what do you
Robo Greg. Robo Greg. Robo Greg. Robo Greg. Robo Greg. Robo Greg. Robo Greg.
Greg, stop this
Robo Greg. Robo
Greg, listen to
Greg.
me. You must
Robo
get back
Greg.
inside.
Robo
We cannot
Greg.
walk.
Robo Greg. Robo Greg. Robo Greg. Robo Greg.
Greg, wait.
Robo Greg.
Don't do
Robo
this.
Greg. Robo 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 Greg.
Oh, shit.
Robo Greg. 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 Robo Greg.
Oh my God,
Robo
Robo
Greg.
Greg's growing.
Robo Greg. Robo Greg.
Oh my God,
Robo Greg.
Robo Greg is huge.
Robo Greg. 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 Robo
What the
Greg.
hell's that?
Robo Greg. 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 Robo Greg.
Robo Greg, you're gigantic. You just killed your twin brother. Oh no! We need help. We must go find Kung Fubo. Kung Fubo, we need your help. It's Robo Greg.
Robo Greg.
He's huge.
Huge, you say?
And he killed his twin brother.
He didn't.
He did.
I won't stand for this. Take me to the doctor who created Robo Greg so we can find his weakness.
I can't believe he did this. This was not supposed to happen. He ran away, went against his programming. He killed my assistant, no less. I don't know what I'm going to do. Good help is so hard to find. I've got to be able to...
Professor, did you create Robo Greg?
Yes. Yes, I did. Who are you?
I am Kung Fubo.
Yes. Yes, I've heard of you. I have. I created Robo Greg. I did.
He is destroying the city and murdering innocent people.
No.
Yes.
I did not design him to do this. You must believe me.
I believe you. But I need to know how to defeat him. He has grown to gigantic proportions.
All right. There's only one way you can defeat Robo Greg.
Tell me,
You also must grow to giant proportions.
how can I do such a thing?
Concentrate.
Concentrate?
You're Chinese, Japanese, something like that.
Well, yeah, something like
You
that.
got chi or something like that. Yes.
Chi, we call it.
Chi, chai, whatever. Would you like a drink? Well, anyways, what you must do is you must concentrate. You must reach into the depths of your soul.
I can do this.
And think large. And you must grow. Grow.
I can feel my power level rising.
Already you feel it. Then you must face Robo Greg. It was a good automation at one point.
But now he was evil, so I must break him.
Yes, you must pummel him into oblivion now.
Off I go.
All right.
Robo Greg. 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 Robo Greg.
Robo Greg, your end will be coming soon now, for I have discovered your weakness. I feel my chi energy rising. Now I will grow. Now I am gigantic. Here I come, Robo Greg.
Robo Greg. Robo Greg. Robo Greg.
Prepare to die.
Robo Greg. 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 Robo power pole activated. Robo Greg. Robo Greg. Robo Greg. Robo Greg. Robo Greg. Robo Greg.
You are not the only one with special accessories.
Robo Greg. 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 Robo Greg.
Robo Greg.
I have defeated you honorably.
No. Oh. Oh, it was never supposed to be like this. Why did this happen, Robo Greg? Why? I never intended it to be like this. I didn't design you to stomp on people and destroy them, to wreak havoc like you did. I only wanted you to love, to make donuts. But I tampered with God's domain. The fool was I, to have done such a thing that man should not do. Why? 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 Why?